Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you a little secret tip that I like to trade and that occurred yesterday, and I'll show you this on a couple of examples. The first one will be on the euro dollar. What you see before you is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and the VWAP indicators. This is a 30-minute chart of the euro dollar, and the thing is, the little trick is, when there's a strong trend day like yesterday, this is a strong trend, right? Then at the end of the day, you want to look with the flexible volume profile into the trend zone. And usually there are heavy volumes around the low of the day. In this case, it was in here. And as everybody calms down, those heavy volumes are often tested with little pullbacks. Because after a trend, there's usually a rotation, and this tends to be the high of the rotation. So the price makes pullback to it, and then there's a reaction. And sometimes you need to be quick, because the pullback occurs or not late after the heavy volumes were formed, like in here. Actually, yesterday when I was posting trading levels to members of my trading course, I published this level in the members area, and before it went live, it already got tested and there was this reaction. So I had to make the post anew, but that's not really important. The important thing is watch for those heavy volume zones at the end of a day, at the end of the trend, and trade pullbacks from them. In my experience, they have a very good win rate. Let me show you this on a couple of more examples, because the same thing also happened on the Australian dollar, US dollar. As you can see, this is a very similar scenario, and this was the heavy volume zone. This was the beginning of that heavy volume zone, and this was the test, right? See, there was downtrend, heavy volume zone, pull back to it, and test. Alright? Now, here's another one on the US dollar, Japanese yen. Here's the same thing. Again, we are looking at 30-minute time frame. There was a strong uptrend yesterday. And in here, there was this significant volume cluster. Right? So, this is where the heavy volumes were formed. This is the pullback to that heavy volume zone, and this is the reaction. Right? You want to trade this towards the end of the day, towards the New York close, as the price tends to calm down after the huge volatility. Alright, so this was another case of the same scenario. Another one is on the US dollar Swiss franc. In here, we also had a strong trend day. And if you use the volume profile over the trend, then towards the end of the day, there's this significant volume cluster. Volatility calms down, there's a pullback, long from there. This tends to work as a support. So this is one of the setups that I trade. I don't think I ever covered it before, so if you are seeing the video, you are one of the first ones to learn about this strategy, so give it a try. To speak for myself, it's giving me very nice results. By the way, if we look at the British pound US dollar, there was also a significant volume cluster. It was in here, and it got tested with this pullback. And then there's another one here. The price hasn't tested that yet. The level is at 1.2563, and it's looking really good because there's also the first deviation of VWAP in here, very close to that level. So it's adding strength to the level. And also, if you look in here, there was a strong reaction to this level in the past, which means it was a strong support. Not exactly the level, but the general zone, all right? It was a strong support. Now, when the support got breached, it turned into a new resistance. Alright, this is a price action setup that adds strength to that volume profile setup we have in here and to that VWAP, I mean the first deviation we have in here. Alright, so hopefully you'll receive this video before the price hits this zone, so you can watch this trade unfold. In my opinion, it is likely that the price will go down from there. Alright, so that's for that. If you guys are interested in learning more about volume profile trading, then head over to my website. It is at trader-dale.com. If you click this button which says Trading Course and Tools, it will take you to this page where you can browse my courses. This one is called the Volume Profile Pack, and it will teach you everything about volume profile trading and provide you with my custom-made volume profile indicators. Below that, there is the order flow pack, which will teach you everything about day trading with order flow, and in this pack you'll receive my custom-made order flow software and volume profile software. If you are interested in getting both, there is a combo, and the combo includes the volume profile pack and the order flow pack. So that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading!